Students. So yesterday we did part 5 in which we solved question number 2 A, B, C, D, right? Now today I'm going to explain to you in part 6, which will be the last part of this question paper, paper 3, in which question number 2 E, F, G, H and I parts we are going to solve. Okay, so let us go there. Yeah, we are on this question, right? This question has two points of inflection and two other points of intersection with this line and with this curve. Now, in the next part, it says, now consider the general curve y is equal to c. In the beginning, the curve was with the known coefficients of x cube and x, minus 3 and plus 3. But here, it will have minus m and plus n, okay? So with this, find the x coordinate of the 2 points of inflection in terms of m, because we will have m here, right? Okay, so I'll go there. These parts we have already done. E part, look here, I have already solved it. So see, because they are the points of inflection, so we need second derivative. So dy by dx I will find from this equation, right? So 4x cube minus 3mx square and n, x will become 1. Okay, then again we will differentiate it. So second derivative d2y by dx square will be 4 times 3, 12x square, 3 times 2, 6mx, and n will become 0, right? Now, at the points of inflection, d2y by dx square will be 0. So we will take this as 0, taking 6x as the common factor, right? So the other factor will be 2x minus m. So like that, we get x is equal to m and x is equal to m by 2, right? So they wanted two x coordinates of the points of inflection, which we got, right? Now next part says, let these points of inflection be B and C. The line passing through B and C intersects the curve again at A and D. Look here. Let me draw the curve again here. We already have though. The curve is something like this only. Okay, like this only. Or let me copy the same curve, that will be better rather than drawing by hand. Yeah, okay. So I will erase this one. Yeah, this is the curve, right? So they said the curve again meets, let these points of inflection be B and C. Here is B and C, right? The line passing through B and C intersects the curve again at A and D. This is the line which is passing through B and C. It is intersecting the curve again at A and D. Okay, let XA be the x coordinate of A, and similarly xb, xc, xd are the x coordinates of B, C and D respectively. It is given that xa is less than xb, is less than xc, is less than xd. So they are in order. See, this is smaller. The one on the left is smallest, then greater, then greater, then greater. Okay. So like that is the order between them, which is given in this figure also, right? Write down the write down the coordinates of B. Now look here, B they said is the point of inflection. Its x coordinate is already there. We have found 0. So part 1, F part 1, right? X is equal to 0. Therefore, y is equal to. In the curve, we have to put it. The curve is x to the power 4 minus mx cube plus nx, right? Yeah, minus mx cube. So here we have to replace 0, 0, 0, right? 0, 0, 0. So y coordinate will be 0. Therefore, coordinates of B are 0, 0. right? Now second part says find in terms of m and n the coordinates of C, right? We have to find the coordinates of C in terms of m and n. We already have the x coordinate of C, which is the point of inflection. So put x is equal to m by 2 again in the curve. Y is equal to x to the power 4 minus m x cube plus nx. So here I am going to replace m by 2 in place of x, right? Because we cannot use now the calculator like the previous part where we found it by graphical solution. Here we have to put nx, sorry. So x is m by 2. Now, when we factorize it, right, we have to uh, find the y coordinate, right? So look here, what I'm going to do is I have to write m to the power 4 by 2 to the power 5, 4 is 16 minus m to the power 4 again, cube and 1 power, divided by 2 to the power 3 is 8 plus nm by 2, right? Now, we can keep it like this or we can combine these two together, right? This and this because they have m to the power 4. So LCM is 16. So m to the power 4 minus 2m to the power 4 will give us minus m to the power 4 plus this we will keep as it is and m by 2. This is the y coordinate. Therefore, C is m by 2 comma minus m to the power 4 by 16 plus nm by 2. Okay, so this part is over, F. Now G part says show that the equation of the line through B and C is this. Now look here, B and C we already have the coordinates. Let me write here B is 0 0 and C is m by 2 comma minus m to the power 4 by 16 plus nm by 2, I think. Yeah. Okay. Now look here. Because the line passing through B will have C 0 in y is equal to mx plus C, C will be 0 because it passes through the origin here, right? It is passing through B. So therefore, C, the y-intercept will be 0. Now we need the m, value of m, the y-intercept, the gradient of the line. So therefore, m is equal to, now we'll treat them like x1, y1 as we did in the last part, x2, y2. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Y2 is minus m to the power 4 over 16 plus nm by 2 minus y1 is 0 over x2 minus x1 will again be 0. So m will be m the gradient. Okay, don't get confused between this m and that m, right? So the when we divide it by m by 2, it means we will multiply it by 2 by m. In the denominator, we have m by 2. So we will multiply the whole thing by 2 by m. Means 1 power, 1 power of m will go. So therefore, we are going to get minus m cube. And 2 will cancel with 16, 8. Plus 2 will cancel, m will cancel, and n. This is the gradient. Therefore, equation of line BC is y is equal to minus m square by 8 m square by 8 plus nx. There will not be y-intercept because it is passing through the origin. Okay, so like this we get the equation of the line BC. Now H part says show that xa is m by 4 minus m by 4 into root of 5. This is what we have to show. Now To show that, we have to solve simultaneously this equation with the equation of the curve, right? So putting y is equal to minus m square by 8 plus nx in the curve is originally this, y is equal to, yeah, x to the power 4 minus mx cube plus nx, isn't it? Yeah, plus nx. Okay, so therefore this we will replace here. So therefore minus m square by 8 plus n is equal to x to the power, and with x, sorry, is equal to x to the power 4 minus mx cube plus nx, right? Now this is what we have to solve simultaneously. So we will arrange the terms, and we will take these terms there. So x to the power 4 and x cube term we don't have, so minus mx cube. X term we have, so this and this together when we combine, so nx will get cancelled because it will be the same term. Going there will be minus, and this minus will be plus, so plus m square by 8x is equal to 0. M square, or yeah, m square by 8 it will be, right? Okay, plus nx, yeah. Now x to the power 4 minus mx cube plus uh, m is, where is that m? Oh, sorry, here I wrote, see, 1 power of m will get cancelled. In this case, there was a mistake. So 1 power I forgot to cancel, 1 power I did 2 powers, so it will be cube, right? So here also it will be cube. I'm sorry for that. And here respectively, I have to take m cube, right? So it will be m cube. Now it is correct, right? So from this, we will take common factor x. What we will get? X cube minus mx square plus m cube by 8 is equal to 0. And then we have to further factorize. So to further factorize, they wanted the coordinates of A. To further factorize, what we can do is, will there be, can we divide it by m by 2? Can we divide it by m by 2? Yeah. So another factor will be x, and 1 minute. X minus m by 2, and the next factor will be x square minus m by 2x minus m cube by 4. Okay, these are all the factors, right, of this equation is equal to 0. We can write, no problem. From that, see what they said is xa is the smallest one. So amongst them, the smallest is x is equal to what they said. Yeah, this should be the smallest factor, isn't it? From this, again, we can factorize, and from this, I can get x is equal to minus b, so m by 2 plus minus under root of b square m square by 4 minus 4ac. So plus 4 and 4 will cancel, m cube upon 2a. Okay. And from that m square will come out, which will m square by 4 plus b square minus 4ac, right? Oh, the next factor was, sorry, here because I took out one m, so m square, right? So this will be m square. Now finally, when we simplify this, m square will become m, and 4 is LCM, so square root of 5, 4 and 1, 5. So this will be m by 2 plus minus m by 2 and square root of 5, right, over 2. So which will be, now we want the, we don't want the positive factor, we want the negative factor. So let me make it little smaller from this part to that part so that I can accommodate it. Yeah. Now, therefore, XA will be the one with negative value. So m by 4, this 2 and 2 will be 4, this 2 and 2 will be 4, minus m by 4 into root of 5. Yeah, that is what they said to show, right? So we have shown this, right? This one, H. Now the last part. Hence find the exact value of xb minus xa upon xc minus xb. Now we have all the coordinates, right? So xa we got, okay, and we will need xb, xa we have, xb is 0. See, xa we have, which we found here, m by 4 minus m by 4 root 5. xb is 0, we already have. xc also we have found, m by 2, I think. Yeah, m by 2. And we need xd now, okay? So xd will be the remaining factor, which will be the one with the positive value from here, okay? So m by 4 plus m by 4 root 5, okay? Now we want to simplify all these, but d is not required, but just I wrote, they don't want d, xb minus xa upon xc minus xb. So xb minus xa divided by xc minus xb. xb is 0 minus xa is, just now we have found, m by 4 minus m by 4 root 5 divided by xc. xc is m by 2 minus xb. xb is 0. Now simplifying all this, m will get cancelled, and root, we will be left with, see, minus here, minus and minus plus here, and m by 2 we can take as a common factor, m by 2, so that we can cancel it, and minus sign will multiply inside. So minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 and minus minus plus root 5 by 2 will remain over m by 2. m by 2, m by 2 gets cancelled. So this is equal to root 5 by 2 minus 1 by 2. This is the final answer. So with this, we end this question. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it, right? I'll stop here. I'll start some other question next time. Okay, bye then. Tomorrow, by hope, I'll start the next question, right? Okay then.